Okay, welcome back to Comanche Highway. This is taken about a week ago. Actually, I was just trying to find a place to park my Jeep. I didn't really think about going down over the bank, but you know, I had about an hour before Ace Hardware opened up. So, as you can see from this video, I did go down. I'm actually looking back. You know, I was looking for a particular rock that I remembered. I had been down here back in 1988. I only went down here for about 100 yards, and there was this incredible rock, and I couldn't find it. And I realized they have put a new culvert in, and I will show you a picture of that. And I think when they were constructing that culvert, the bulldozers pushed it out of the way. But anyhow, that's what I was looking for. I was just trying to find things that I remembered. I didn't spend a lot of time down here in 1988. It was real quick. I was living in Fisher at the time. I used to drive by this area every now and then. I was on Highway 306, and I would just notice it just looked intriguing, but it's very difficult to park. There's no place to park. I think a friend let me out, and I walked down. At the time, that culvert wasn't there. It was just a small a bridge. They completely changed it. I actually didn't recognize anything. But here, I'm kind of working my way over to my right. You can see I climbed up here. I go upward. Oh, this is that culvert. All right, I had parked over on the right, up above. And this wasn't here in 1988. So when they built this, they actually removed that landmark that I was looking for. Now there's a picture of it I'm looking back. But see this Comanche Highway? I mean, it's almost like this is the riverbed. And the Indians would walk, of course they'd be walking from the culvert toward you. That's looking north. This was interesting. It looks like it's laying on the ground, and it's not. This is a small cliff, and how that route. Again, this is looking toward Canyon Lake. And you can just imagine over the, hundreds of years, the flooding. Like here, look at there, some recent flood damage, but the floods have, they move these rocks around. A massive flood will completely change the landscape. And how many times has that happened? So, to find remnants of early humans is going to be difficult, but I'm going to try to find something. And again, I'm working my way I want to go up to the right, because I don't believe the Indians would have camped, or if they were to camp overnight, I don't think they would have stayed down in this, down there, because there could be a flash flood. The Indians knew that, so they would, if they were going to camp, they would have stayed up higher. And this higher area is what I'm going to start exploring on my next trip. So I've gone up a little ways. See, I'm looking down on this Comanche Highway, and as I go up higher, I notice there's like a shelves were flat areas, level areas, and also massive rocks, like walls of rock. So there might be some Indian rock carving on those rocks. But you can see it's pretty darn steep. I mean, it's extremely steep. I was slipping just to get up there. But these are just a few random shots of this elevated area. Now look at, see, now I got this shot. Looking down. This is looking toward Canyon Lake. I remember when I saw that, I go, my God, am I going to be walking down that? We'll see what happens, you know. But I'm going to concentrate on this upper area. So these are just these next series of pictures. This is a short video. These are just a few things that I noticed. I only had, at this time, I didn't have any time. I had to leave. So I had about 10 or 15 minutes. That was it, because I had an appointment that I had to meet. Now look at this. This is a tree. It's a little bit out of focus, but the bark. Look at the way on the right here, like those thin stacked layers. And it was right near, and this branch is not part of that tree, but nearby I found this growing. If you know what that is, leave a comment. I don't think it's edible. I'm certainly not going to chomp into it. So there's two of them. This is the second one. Amazing what you find when you start walking around. And there were massive rocks all over the place. Some of them, look at this. Look at this rock here. Isn't that amazing? If I had a flashlight, I could shine in there and change the focus on the camera. And look at this. This is a rock. There's a whole bunch of this. So this is a close-up of it. Looks like millions of years, millions and millions of years to have done that. So this is just a little spontaneous trip down there to the Comanche Highway. I had to go to Ace Hardware, but I wanted basically to find a place to park my Jeep kind of out of the way. I succeeded in doing that, and I'm looking forward to going back. I've got my game camera. I still have to pick that up. I'm a little encouraged. We had some rain. It's a little cooler outside. Boy, it was hot. That day, the day I took these pictures, it was, the day before, it was cool in the morning, and when I got, so I figured, well, I'll go over there, and boy, it was hot. And just too hot to really have any fun. So, like it says here, like and share this video. Make a comment if you see something that you recognize, like those green apple looking things. What the heck is that? My microphone should be working better, and thank you very much.